Hi, I'm Shelley and thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different to the last tutorial, in that this is super easy and cozy. So it's a scarf and I'm using a mix of acrylic and cotton chunky yarn and I think it's 6mm, yeah, 6mm hook. And the great thing with a scarf that's made long ways, as this one is that you can chain as many as you want until you get to the length that you think you want your scarf to be. So you sort of make lots of chains and drape it around you to see whether you want it to be longer or not. So I'm just going to be doing 100 chains because I've already made part of the scarf. And I did 300 chains, which is quite long, but for this video we'll just do 100. So now we're going to work 2 trebles into the 3rd chain from the hook, or double crochets if you're in the US. And then we're going to miss a chain and work 2 triple crochets or double crochets if you're American into the next stitch, miss a chain, and then 2 triples or doubles into the next stitch. So this is V-stitch and you're going to work that until the end of the row. So we're going to end the row with just 1 treble or double crochet into the last stitch, but first we're going to join in the new colour because this looks really effective with the V-stitch in 1 row of colour. Got to snip off the last colour before I did this. Right, so knot in 2 places, and then pull together, trim any loose bits. And it's good because even if the knots are visible, they won't be seen with the fringes on the ends of the scarf. So 1 treble, UK treble, US double into the last stitch, chain 2 and turn. So now all you're going to do is work another V-stitch, so 2 UK trebles, US doubles into the middle of each V-stitch. It's literally that simple. You can use any chunky yarn to make this scarf, but I found this lovely acrylic cotton mix chunky on Temu. So just continue to work V-stitches inside the V-stitch until you get to the end of the row. So we're going to do the same thing again, just before we do the last treble or US double. We're going to join in a new colour. and then I'm going to work the last UK treble or US double crochet into the turning chain from the row below, chain 2 and turn. So just continue with that for each row, working the V stitches into the previous V stitches with a chain 2. I always do chain 2 because it makes it look a bit neater, and then end with a UK treble, and then end with a UK treble or US double crochet into the turning chain from the previous row. And you can keep doing that. Another great thing about this scarf is you can literally decide yourself how wide you want it to be, so just do as many rows as you need to achieve the desired width. So the scarf is finished, and you need to cut some lengths of yarn for the tassels for the fringe. So I did mine about 16 inches long approximately, and you're going to need a very big darning needle. I think I'm going to have to do them one by one. So you're going to go into the corner, pull the yarn through, and then repeat with the others. I'm using a strand of each colour for the fringe. So that's 2. See if we can get the last 2 in at the same time. And go through. A bit of resistance there. Right. So we need to get it as even as possible. And then when we think we've got it as even as possible, we're going to knot it. So bring all the strands round, poke through the hole, and there we have it, our first lot of fringe. So you're going to do that into each stitch as you go, along the bottom of one side and then the other side, and then you can trim them so they're all the same length. In actual fact, you don't have to trim them yet, you can wait until you've done them all and then hang it over a door and then trim it like you would a hair fringe. So yeah, just continue to make the fringes on both sides, and then your scarf is a fait accompli.